Skirt Strategies.
We are here live at the Hyatt Tamaya at the Women's Weekend Workshop, and we are having a blast.
This is your monthly installment of the Hot Flash Leadership Tips for Women. And this is a special one because we've got live stuff going on this whole weekend for the Women's Leadership Workshop Weekend, WLWW. Taking place in Santa Ana, New Mexico, just north of Albuquerque. We have so much wonder, I was going to say beautiful, but it really is. It's beautiful energy going on with women, 15 women that are sharing of themselves that want to reinvigorate their career. So that's really what this tip this month is about. If you were here, what would be some of the things that we'd be sharing with you to reinvigorate your career?
And we have gone through 2.5 days now, and we really have gone through a lot of information. So I think one of the most powerful exercises we've done has been looking at the chapters of your life and putting them on paper and figuring out how those things have done more for your life. I mean, some of the
where you've been and what your story is.
Right, what your story is, but how those really, the struggles that you've had have really brought you through and made you a stronger person.
You know, sometimes we don't notice that until we look at it in retrospect.
Yes.
And those of you that are in the middle of someplace being stuck, which a lot of the members of this workshop are, and that's one of the reasons they're here, is to find some clarity and focus and direction. When you're in the middle of that, it's sometimes hard to see beyond the end of your nose. You feel like it's going to last forever. You don't know where you're going. You're spinning your wheels. Clarity and focus gets you there. So that's one of the lessons that we're identifying here is what's the clarity and focus that's coming out of learning from what got you here.
Right.
Not dwelling on it.
No, as a matter of fact, looking at some of the beliefs that you have.
Your belief systems.
We spent a whole morning on, looking at the empowering beliefs and those that are not so empowering.
As my husband says, you can learn from your past, but you don't need to be a victim of it.
And you don't need to dwell on it.
And you don't need to dwell on it. But it certainly has been given these women an understanding of the strength that they have had and the ups and the downs that they have had. Boy, are women fascinate me. These 15 women are no exception.
Yes.
Boy,
the things that they've been through, and the interesting thing, the fun thing is that they've been learning from each other and each other's lives. So that's part of being here and part of the personal touch you get. But we want to give you all, at least part of what they're getting here.
Yeah.
And
so I would say that if we were to leave the followers with, what are some of the things that they can do now in order to work on that belief system? We've said focus. We've said look at your beliefs, what's empowering and limiting. Look at the past as a message for what you can be doing in the future. And then last of all, take some time for yourself. We often don't do that. In fact, we rarely do that. We rarely have dedicated time that we set aside to help ourselves develop. And that's really why these women have set aside these times. So that's our message. That's our message to you.
Set aside a little time for yourself. Concentrate on the things that are important to you. And I'll also say that this month is going to be a very special month for those people that are following Skirt Strategies as our subscribed members. And what they're going to get is the entire workbook from this weekend.
Electronically.
Right. And then we will be giving them pieces of that. Every Monday morning, they'll get a piece of the workbook, and we'll go through one of the exercises. So as a subscribed member, you're going to get what these lovely women here at this weekend workshop have gotten.
And some specific actions around them, and some specific worksheets. So.
Absolutely. It's only $8 a month. You really should do it.
We'll have a link for you here, skirtstrategies.com/membership. Always glad to have you here. We love our followers, our free ones, and our subscribed ones.
We do.
See you next month.